United States and China are currently involved in a very bitter trade war. The latest round of tariffs of China's import duty on US products increased by 25% effective June 1st. While the US imports a lot of consumer goods from China, China actually imports a significant amount of US energy and petrochemical products, ranging from crude oil and LPG to coal and LNG. The first round of China's retaliatory tariffs on US energy products actually went into effect in August 2018. During that first round, LPGs had a tariff from 1% to 26%. During that first round, China actually didn't increase the tariffs for coal or LNG. They were still hoping that the US would soften its stance during the negotiation. However, that didn't happen. So by end of September, the Chinese government increased the tariffs for both coal and LNG. For coal, it went from 6% to 31%, and for LNG, it increased from 0 to 10%. After that, the two governments continued to negotiate on this trade deal, and that included a meeting where the chief Chinese negotiator, Mr. Liu He, actually met with President Trump in the White House, and many people became very optimistic that a trade deal could come through. However, in a sudden turn of events in May, all the trade talks seem to have broken down, and the US ratcheted up its tariffs on China, and China did the same thing and firmed its position further and became more combative in its position. By June 1st, of the 10 major US energy and petrochemical exports to China, 9 of them had 25% increase in tariff from the pre-trade war levels. The only exception is crude oil. The tariff for that remains at 0. What's notable here is that for many of the Chinese energy products, their imports from the US had dropped to almost 0 by the beginning of 2019. This is before the trade war escalated. The main reason is that for many Chinese companies, they want to align themselves politically with the government. So even if the prices were suitable, they would be looking for alternative supply sources. This is especially true in the LNG business, where there are many suppliers globally looking for buyers. So China could buy LNG potentially from Australia, from Qatar, from Mozambique, from Russia. So they would avoid signing a contract with American projects. This is not good news for the many American LNG companies that are looking to supply their gas to China. For some other products, such as propane or ethane, we believe it will be harder for China to find alternative supply sources, so we'll have to observe how they strategize their future supply.